You're probably spending way too much on your car. But what if I told you there are simple ways to cut those costs immediately without sacrificing convenience? From gas and maintenance to insurance and car payments, transportation costs are eating up a huge chunk of your budget. But today, I have 15 simple hacks that will help you save hundreds, if not thousands, every single year. And trust me, you do not want to miss number 12. It's a game changer. Skip premium gas unless required. Many drivers assume that filling up their cars with premium gasoline will improve performance, increase fuel efficiency, or extend the life of their engine. However, unless your vehicle specifically requires high-octane fuel, opting for premium gasoline is like throwing money out the window. Most modern cars are engineered to run optimally on regular gasoline, which has an octane rating of 87. If your owner's manual does not specify that high-octane fuel is required, you are not gaining any benefits by paying extra at the pump. Manufacturers design their engines to operate efficiently with the recommended fuel type. High-performance vehicles, sports cars, and luxury models may require higher octane fuel to prevent engine knocking. But for the vast majority of cars on the road, regular gasoline works perfectly fine. The truth is that using premium fuel in a car that does not require it provides no noticeable improvements in engine cleanliness, longevity, or power output. The price difference between regular gasoline and premium gasoline is often significant. The cost of premium fuel can be as much as 50 cents more per gallon compared to regular fuel. If you fill up a standard vehicle with a 15-gallon tank once a week, that unnecessary cost could add up to over $300 per year. That is money that could be spent on other essential expenses or saved for future maintenance needs. By making smarter fuel choices, you can keep your car running efficiently while keeping more money in your wallet. And speaking of things you do not need to spend extra on, let us talk about another simple tip: basic maintenance. A major but often overlooked expense of car ownership is the inflated cost of maintenance services at repair shops. Many mechanics and dealership service centers push upsells that are completely unnecessary or grossly overcharged. A prime example is replacing your cabin air filter, a simple maintenance task that many car owners can do themselves in just a few minutes. A mechanic or dealership may charge over $50 in labor fees just to swap out an air filter, plus the cost of the part itself. However, you can buy a new cabin air filter online or at an auto parts store for around $20 to $30. In many cars, replacing the filter is as simple as opening the glove compartment, sliding the old one out, and inserting the new one. A quick search on an online video platform for your specific vehicle model will show you exactly how to do it in under 5 minutes with no tools required. Oil changes are another area where many drivers overspend. While it is crucial to keep up with routine oil changes, you do not always need to change your oil as frequently as some service shops recommend. Many newer vehicles can go between 5,000 and 10,000 miles between oil changes, depending on the type of oil used and the manufacturer's recommendation. Checking your owner's manual will ensure that you are not spending money on oil changes more often than necessary. But even if you are not a do-it-yourself type of person, there is still a simple way to keep your car running smoothly without unnecessary expenses. Follow your car's maintenance schedule. When it comes to keeping your vehicle in excellent condition, one of the most important things you can do is follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule. Many car owners mistakenly believe that maintenance schedules are just a way for car manufacturers to make more money, but in reality, they are designed to help you avoid costly repairs down the road. Every vehicle comes with a detailed owner's manual that outlines the specific maintenance tasks and service intervals recommended by the manufacturer. Following this schedule ensures that essential components like your engine, transmission, brakes, and suspension system remain in good working condition for as long as possible. Some car owners rely on mechanic recommendations instead of their owner's manual, but this can sometimes lead to unnecessary services being performed. Mechanics may suggest replacing fluids or parts earlier than necessary, simply to increase sales. By referencing your manufacturer's maintenance guide, you can avoid paying for services before they are actually needed. In the long run, keeping up with recommended maintenance reduces the likelihood of unexpected breakdowns and extends the life of your car. The cost of preventative maintenance is always far lower than the price of major repairs caused by neglect. By planning ahead, you can save hundreds of dollars while keeping your vehicle running smoothly for years to come. And speaking of planning ahead, let us make sure you are not paying more than necessary at the gas pump. Find the cheapest gas. One of the most effective ways to find the lowest gas prices is by using navigation and fuel pricing applications. Digital tools such as Google Maps, Waze, and Gas Buddy continuously track local gas stations and update prices in real time. These applications make it easy to compare stations near you, helping you find the best deal without having to drive around aimlessly. Another trick to save at the pump is to take advantage of store loyalty programs and membership discounts. Many grocery store chains offer fuel rewards for regular shoppers, allowing you to save a few cents per gallon every time you fill up. Additionally, warehouse clubs such as Costco and Sam's Club often sell gas at significantly lower prices to their members. If you are already a member of one of these retailers, filling up at their stations can lead to long-term savings. Timing your gas purchases can also make a difference. Gas prices tend to rise toward the weekend, so filling up on Monday or Tuesday when prices are typically lower can help you save. Also, try to avoid buying gas when you are almost empty. This prevents you from being forced to buy at high-priced stations out of desperation. By combining these simple habits, you can easily save over $100 per year on fuel expenses. And while saving on gas is a great way to keep your car costs down, there is another hidden factor affecting your fuel efficiency that many drivers overlook. Remove excess weight from your car. Most drivers do not think twice about what they carry in their car, but every extra pound adds to the amount of fuel burned per mile. Whether it is sports equipment, old boxes, or unnecessary tools, excess weight puts additional strain on your engine, causing it to consume more gas than necessary. In fact, for every 100 pounds of unnecessary weight, your vehicle's fuel efficiency can drop by up to 2%. 2% may not sound like much, but over the course of a year, this small inefficiency can add up to dozens of dollars in wasted fuel. That is money that could have gone towards something more important, like maintenance, insurance, or even a nice meal out. The good news is that this is an easy fix. You just need to clean out your car. Start with the trunk and back seat. Many people unknowingly carry around heavy items that they rarely, if ever, use. Do you really need that extra set of dumbbells in the back of your car? How about the pile of old books you have been meaning to donate? Even if the weight is distributed evenly, the impact on fuel consumption is still there. While getting rid of unnecessary weight is an effortless way to improve fuel economy, how you actually drive has an even bigger impact. And if you want to maximize your gas mileage even more, pay close attention to the way you accelerate and brake. It makes a bigger difference than you think. Drive smarter. The way you accelerate, brake, and navigate traffic all play a major role in determining your gas mileage. According to the United States Department of Energy, aggressive driving, such as rapid acceleration, hard braking, and speeding, can reduce fuel efficiency by 15% to 40% depending on driving conditions. Think about it this way. If you could get 40% more mileage out of your tank simply by driving smoothly, that is equivalent to getting free gas for a portion of the year. That is why adjusting your driving style is one of the easiest ways to save money immediately. The first thing to focus on is acceleration. Flooring the gas pedal might feel satisfying, but it burns far more fuel than necessary. Instead, try accelerating gradually. Press the gas pedal lightly and allow the car to build speed at a steady rate. Not only does this improve fuel economy, but it also reduces wear and tear on your engine and transmission. Next, pay attention to braking habits. If you frequently slam on the brakes at the last second, you're wasting both fuel and braking components. Instead, practice coasting whenever possible. By anticipating traffic flow and easing off the gas early, you allow your car to naturally slow down without excessive braking. This technique is especially useful in city driving, where frequent stops can drain fuel efficiency. Maintaining a consistent speed is another key factor. Vehicles operate at their best fuel efficiency when they maintain a steady pace, rather than constantly speeding up and slowing down. If you do a lot of highway driving, using cruise control can help you maintain a smooth speed and avoid unnecessary fuel waste. And if you want to take this a step further, the next trick that can make your fuel savings even more effective: park in the shade. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to reduce your car expenses is to park in the shade or use a windshield cover whenever possible. The reason is simple. Excessive heat buildup inside your vehicle forces your air conditioning system to work significantly harder, which directly impacts fuel consumption. Every time you turn on your air conditioning after your car has been baking in the sun, your engine has to compensate for the extra power demand. This means you burn more gas than necessary, leading to higher fuel costs over time. By parking in the shade, you prevent this unnecessary heat buildup, allowing your car to stay cooler naturally. If shade is not available, a reflective windshield sunshade can block out a significant amount of heat, reducing the interior temperature by as much as 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. This not only saves fuel, but also extends the lifespan of your car's interior, preventing sun damage to your dashboard, seats, and steering wheel. Leather seats, for example, can crack and fade when constantly exposed to heat, and replacing them can be costly. Additionally, heat buildup affects battery life. Extreme temperatures, both hot and cold, accelerate battery wear, meaning you may have to replace your battery sooner than expected. Car batteries are already a costly maintenance item, and anything you can do to extend their life will keep more money in your pocket. Now, let's talk about something that could be draining your wallet every single month. Shop around for car insurance. Many drivers unknowingly pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars more than necessary for car insurance, simply because they do not take the time to compare rates. Insurance companies quietly increase your premiums over time, often without any clear explanation. While they may offer loyalty discounts, in reality, sticking with the same provider for too long can often lead to higher premiums compared to new customers. Shopping around for car insurance at least once a year is one of the easiest ways to cut costs. Many comparison websites allow you to view multiple quotes in minutes, and calling different insurance providers directly can sometimes unlock exclusive deals. Even if you prefer your current provider, getting lower quotes from competitors gives you bargaining power to negotiate a better rate. Another way to save is to adjust your deductible. A higher deductible means lower monthly premiums, but make sure it is an amount you can afford in case of an accident. Many drivers keep unnecessarily low deductibles, leading to inflated insurance costs over time. Also, take advantage of discounts you may qualify for. Many insurance providers offer discounts for bundling home and auto insurance, driving fewer miles per year, maintaining a clean driving record, having a vehicle with safety features, and even having good credit. Some providers even give discounts for completing a defensive driving course, which could save you a significant amount in the long run. And while we're slashing monthly costs, here's a major money move. Refinance or pay off your car loan faster. Car loans can be a major financial burden, especially when high interest rates and long loan terms result in excessive payments over time. Many borrowers do not realize how much they will ultimately pay in interest, reducing funds that could be used for savings or other financial goals. One way to reduce costs is through refinancing. If interest rates have dropped or your credit score has improved, refinancing can secure a lower rate, decreasing both monthly payments and the total interest paid. Even a slight reduction in interest, such as from 6% to 3%, can lead to significant savings. If refinancing is not an option, making extra payments toward the principal loan balance can help. Adding just $50 to $100 extra per month or switching to bi-weekly payments can shorten the loan term and reduce interest costs. Paying off a car loan early not only frees up cash flow, but also eliminates financial stress. Without a car payment, you can redirect funds toward investments, savings, or paying off other debt. Additionally, once your loan is paid off, you gain full ownership of your vehicle, avoiding lender control over your car title. For those considering a new car, opting for a shorter loan term can prevent excessive interest costs. While long-term loans may offer lower monthly payments, they often lead to significant overpayment. Choosing a shorter term with a lower interest rate is a smarter financial move in the long run. But what if I told you there's a way to avoid a car payment entirely? Keep your car longer. There is something undeniably exciting about driving a brand new car off the lot. That fresh car smell, the pristine interior, and the latest technology make it tempting to upgrade frequently. However, there is a hidden financial trap that many drivers fall into when they trade in their vehicle too soon. New cars lose value at an astonishing rate, with the most dramatic depreciation occurring within the first few years of ownership. In fact, the moment you drive a new car off the lot, it typically loses around 10% of its value. Within the first 12 months, that number can climb to 20% or even higher. By the time a vehicle reaches 5 years old, it may have lost more than 50% of its original value. If you are concerned about keeping an older vehicle in good condition, following a regular maintenance schedule will significantly extend its lifespan. Basic upkeep, such as regular oil changes, tire rotations, and fluid checks, can prevent costly repairs down the road. Another advantage of keeping a vehicle longer is the freedom from monthly car payments once the loan is fully paid off. By resisting the urge to trade in early and keeping a car for an extended period, the total savings can be substantial. Over a lifetime of car ownership, a person who keeps each vehicle for 10 years instead of trading it in every 5 years can potentially save over $130,000. And speaking of depreciation, here is how to avoid losing money on tires. Check and maintain tire pressure. Many drivers overlook how much tire pressure affects their overall driving costs. Underinflated tires not only reduce fuel efficiency, but also wear out faster, leading to costly replacements. Properly inflated tires improve gas mileage, ensuring your car operates efficiently. According to the United States Department of Energy, for every 1 pound per square inch drop in tire pressure, fuel efficiency decreases by up to 0.2%. If your tires are significantly underinflated, you could lose up to 10% of your gas mileage without even realizing it. Beyond fuel costs, improper tire inflation shortens tire lifespan. Underinflated tires create excess friction and heat, increasing the risk of blowouts and uneven tread wear. While well-maintained tires can last up to 60,000 miles, neglected ones may wear out in just 30,000 miles, resulting in frequent and unnecessary replacements. To prevent this, check your tire pressure at least once a month and before long trips. The correct pressure is listed on a sticker inside the driver's side door or in the owner's manual, not on the tire itself, as that indicates maximum capacity. A basic tire pressure gauge and free air pumps at gas stations make this an easy maintenance task. Maintaining proper tire pressure is a simple yet cost-effective way to reduce vehicle expenses. It saves money on fuel and tire replacements while improving traction and safety. A few minutes of effort each month can lead to significant financial savings and a smoother driving experience. And while we are making your tires last longer, let us talk about your engine. Get regular oil changes. Regular oil changes are an important part of car maintenance, yet many drivers either overlook them or spend too much on unnecessary services. Engine oil is responsible for lubricating moving parts, reducing friction, and keeping the engine cool. Over time, oil breaks down and becomes less effective, which is why changing it at regular intervals is essential for keeping your engine running smoothly. However, there is a common misconception that oil needs to be changed every 3,000 miles. While this was true for older vehicles, most modern cars can go 5,000 to 10,000 miles between oil changes, depending on the type of oil used and manufacturer recommendations. One of the biggest mistakes drivers make is relying on quick lube chains or dealerships that push unnecessary services during routine oil changes. These businesses often recommend oil changes more frequently than necessary or upsell additional services like fuel system cleanings, air filter replacements, and engine flushes that may not be needed. To avoid overpaying, always refer to your owner's manual for the manufacturer's recommended oil change schedule. To maximize savings, consider using high-quality synthetic oil, which lasts longer and provides better engine protection. While synthetic oil costs more upfront, it can extend the time between oil changes, reducing the number of times you need to service your vehicle. Sticking to the proper oil change interval and avoiding unnecessary upsells can easily save over $100 per year, and even more over the lifetime of your vehicle. And if you think oil changes are important, wait until you hear this next tip. Carpool or use alternative transportation. Imagine cutting your transportation costs significantly while also making your commute less stressful. One of the most effective ways to lower your car expenses is by reducing how often you drive. Carpooling, biking, or taking public transportation can save you thousands of dollars annually while also extending the life of your vehicle. The less you drive, the less wear and tear your car experiences, meaning fewer repairs, oil changes, and overall maintenance costs. Carpooling is an especially great option for those who commute daily. By sharing the ride with just one other person, you immediately cut your fuel costs in half. If you split the drive among multiple passengers, your savings increase even further. Many workplaces now offer carpool programs, and some even provide incentives for employees who participate. Beyond the financial benefits, carpooling can also reduce stress as you share driving duties and enjoy some company on the road. Plus, using high-occupancy vehicle lanes can significantly cut down your commute time. Public transportation is often the most affordable long-term option, Many major cities offer discounted passes for frequent riders, making it far cheaper than owning and maintaining a vehicle. Even using public transit a few times a week instead of driving can lead to significant savings. Some insurance companies also reward low-mileage drivers with lower premiums. If you can reduce your annual mileage to below 7,500 miles, you may qualify for a discount. But what if you could cut your car costs by simply changing your routine? Combine errands and plan your trips. One of the easiest ways to cut car expenses is by being strategic about when and how you drive. Many people make multiple short trips throughout the week, but consolidating errands into fewer outings can significantly reduce fuel consumption and unnecessary wear on your vehicle. Each time you start your car, extra fuel is used to warm up the engine. Short trips prevent it from reaching optimal efficiency, meaning several individual trips to the grocery store, post office, and gas station will cost more in gas than completing them all in one planned outing. To save fuel, create a list of weekly errands and group them by location. Try to schedule them for the same day, minimizing trips. If possible, go when traffic is light to avoid idling and stop-and-go driving, which further wastes gas. Optimizing your route can also help. Apps like Google Maps can show the shortest and most efficient path, reducing unnecessary miles and fuel use. Another tip is to take advantage of online shopping. Many stores now offer curbside pickup or delivery, allowing you to get what you need without even starting your car. By consolidating trips and planning drives more efficiently, you could save over $100 per year in fuel costs alone. Plus, reducing wear on your engine, brakes, and tires means even more long-term savings. A little planning goes a long way in keeping car expenses low. And finally, this last hack might be the easiest way to put cash back in your pocket. Wash your own car instead of paying for car washes. If you are regularly paying for car washes, you might be surprised at just how much those costs add up over the course of a year. A basic automatic car wash can cost anywhere between $10 and $30, while a hand wash at a detailing shop can easily exceed $50. If you are washing your car every 2 weeks, that can add up to hundreds of dollars per year. The good news is that washing your own car is incredibly easy, and the savings are substantial. All you need is a bucket, some mild soap, a sponge or wash mitt, and a hose. With these basic supplies, you can achieve the same results as a professional car wash at a fraction of the cost. Beyond the financial benefits, washing your car at home allows you to do a more thorough job. Automated car washes often miss spots, and they sometimes use harsh chemicals that can damage your vehicle's paint over time. When you wash your own car, you control the products used, ensuring a gentler and more effective clean. Another cost-saving trick is to use a waterless car wash spray, which requires minimal water and can be done anywhere. This method is particularly useful for those who live in apartments or areas with water restrictions. So which of these hacks are you already using, and which one will you try next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.